Hello everyone, Death Stimulator here, bringing you some more naval action. So, first up today we're going to be heading out from Fort Zoutman after getting our Belle Poule repaired, and going to make a beeline for the coast, heading south. Now we're going to go with the wind today and run along the coast in a southeasterly direction, and see what we're able to find. Nice little mix there. Frigate, Cerberus, Belle Poule, Surprise. Fortunately, they're on our side. Removes any sort of temptation to go and attack that. Though after our performance yesterday, we're like as not to get slaughtered by something with that many similarly sized ships. So we'll probably be looking for a lone ship, or a player, if we can. Unfortunately, that's incredibly unlikely with the low number of players on the server at this time. Only 23 at the moment. But you never know. It's amazing how often you'll run into people. I mean, even when there's only something like 40 people on, we've run into players in these kind of more remote areas. It's all very much based on luck. Bit of fog, it seems, through this area. Nice, quite a nice effect. Anyway, we will cut away and come back once we've got something interesting to report on. See you shortly. Alrighty, so we've spotted a Belle Poule and a Surprise. Only the two ships, so it shouldn't be as rough as yesterday's battle. But it should bring about similar results. The trick will be if we can engage them first. Fortunately, the players get a larger engagement radius, diameter, so it's not too hard for us to do that. Apparently their battle rating exceeds us by enough that they aren't interested in fighting us, which is interesting. So Belle Poule, because the Surprise edges it over the acceptable threshold. In any case, we should have a distinctive advantage here, of course, because of our carronades and the fact that we're a human player. So we'll see if we can wrap this up quickly. Oops. May as well focus on the Surprise initially. Not just because it's closer to us, but because if we can sink it faster, that'll save us a fair bit of damage. Potentially. I mean, it didn't do too much damage to us there, but there's potential. So we should get a perfect broadside here, running into the wind. Almost perfect broadside. we're going to take the opportunity to bypass and get some shots off against the Belle Poule. Not entirely sure if we knocked out some of the guns on the surprise. Or if they just fired their top deck against us. Both are reasonably likely. We get a near perfect broadside here as well. We do take a bit of damage, but that should be worth it. Throwing ourselves into a fairly sharp turn here, but unfortunately they are able to get a full broadside off on us before we can complete it. That was to be expected, however. We missed far more of those shots than I would like. Just a bit of an issue with the timing there. I actually had forgotten the surprise had 19 guns as well. And that should most assuredly get them to pop a repair. Probably should have run into them there. That's alright, instead we will look at doing a full turn. We must have scraped them just a little bit because we got that leak after I thought we'd passed them. I really like the Belle Poule. It's got a great Great turning arc. It's got a decent amount of armour. It is a little bit higher in the water than I'd like. But all in all, it's a really solid little ship. They've got some nice clustering on us here, just along the side, and over here as well. Now that is something I'd be a little bit curious about, as to whether shooting a similar spot on a ship would actually increase your chances of penetrating the hull or not. Oops, forgot to take ourselves off survival and put ourselves back on gunnery. That surprise is looking pretty much done for, which is excellent. And we just need to get the Belle Poule to pop their repair. Pretty sure they haven't used it yet. Hey, there it goes. Just see it on the mini map. It's sunk. Getting a pretty much perfect broadside here. I find it quite interesting seeing the way these sails twist around due to where it's anchored on the ship. If you see what I'm getting at there, with the corners curved in rather than actually being flat square. I think it's just a feature common to the Belle Poule. I haven't noticed it on any of the other frigate ships, but of course I could have missed it. That is entirely possible. Well, looks like we can just settle into a bit of a holding pattern here and wait for our guns to reload. That should finish them off. Admittedly, last time, the Belle Poule was rather resilient. And struggled on far past its expected sinking point. I had hoped that they would turn a little bit sooner, but it looks like they just held off. No raking shot for us here. Indeed, pretty much everything was fired too early. However, Belle Poule is definitely on its last legs. So we can just put some distance between us. Probably pop a sail repair, module repair, and the surgeon as well. Put ourselves in survival, get everything wrapped up. Alright, there it goes. Submarining a little bit. Just refusing to count itself as sunk. There we go. Quite reasonable. Grenade supplements. Well, we'll probably wrap up today's episode here. As usual, it's been Death Stimulator. Thank you very much for watching. If you did enjoy the video, do let us know, and please consider liking, commenting, favouring, or subscribing, as your support does mean the world to me. I'll see you all next time.